Oh my goodness, I can't handle it. I can't believe this. I'm in shock right now. This time, we're keeping it simple. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I've been on the road for several days, and it's time for a shower. So we're doing this, guys. Let's go. Are you serious? Nuh-uh. I actually didn't, excuse my language, F up. We're at Parker's camp. We're at Parker's camp, okay? You don't have to cry. We're at Parker's camp. Yes. I'm in shock right now. I am in shock right now. I don't even have my microphones on because I wasn't planning to film that, because usually I've been burdening you guys with so much like disaster and flops lately. I was like, I'm not even gonna film it till it gets good, and maybe it'll never get good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
We have our camp set up. Parker's camp is there, although he's welcome to sit in the chair with me. It's a little bit like tight quarters here. I do have other tables I could use to set this stuff up, but I don't want to spend the whole evening in this tent. The idea is just to eat dinner and get out of here. Who knows what we'll get into. And it's starting to get dark earlier, so I'm just gonna have a quick dinner and then we'll go and get into some stuff. What's going on, bud? Are you on high alert? Watch out there. Are you going to protect me? Are you going to protect me from the predators? Parker has taken flea protection. I will have to check myself meticulously before getting in the shower. But I didn't want to venture more into those high grasses. I think that there are fish out here because like these guys, they have their machines beeping, and I forget what that thing is called, but they're sensing fish in there. Like they have their thing beeping off, so maybe there are fish in these parts if Parker doesn't scare them all away by his barking. He's so cute. Just a little side note here, I'm no expert, but if you have a dog, obviously you want to be very, very, very careful. I don't use live bait right now because I don't really trust Parker. If he sees something moving, he likes to go for it. So I'm just using like store-bought stuff because I don't want him, I keep a very close eye on him, and just watch your dog when you're out here doing this for sure. Isn't she a beauty?
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Did you have a good time, my love? Did you have fun? Gotta get this place cleaned up. We still left our dinner stuff out. Gotta take a shower. The only reason I'm leaving it up tonight is because check out is not until 4 p.m. So I will have a little time to enjoy. This place is a mess. We're gonna clean this up for you, bud, okay? We're gonna get it all cleaned up for you, okay? It's just after 11. I have the car camper all cleaned up. It looks really nice. It's just so nice and organized. Everything is where it goes. I feel like on this trip, one thing I've done has been really good, just like keeping on top of that. That's something I didn't practice as much before, but I'm really I'm like finding joy in that. And yeah, it's really fun. So yeah, so we got it all cleaned up. We have trash to throw out. I have my shower bag packed. It looks really big because it's also my dirty clothes bag. So we have this ready, and I think I am ready to hit the shower. Hi, Dodo. Hey, I'll give him back. I'll give him back. I'll give him back. I'll give him back, okay? Under duck. Under duck. Okay. All right, everybody. Turning out the lights, and we are headed to bed. We'll see you in the morning. Good night. Okay, everybody, we are just a couple hours later, actually more like a few hours later. I got lunch and then casually passed out in the parking lot. Like, I don't know. I'm just now getting relaxed. Like, as my trip is ending, I'm just now starting to feel like myself again. I'm starting to unwind. I'm starting to feel like a human again. And it's time to go back to work. So anyway, I just want to give a recap about where I stand with state parks, the ever the ever evolving situation, and then I want to just talk specifically about the park where we were. Did you hear park? Park? Okay, so first I just want to say that I intentionally sought out Lake Carlos State Park because it seemed to be not as popular. It, like, compared to Itasca State Park and other suspects like that, it's just not as popular. And that is why I went with it. And I'm really glad that I did, because it just was not as crowded. Even on Labor Day weekend, it was not as crowded. So that was yay. The second thing is, the truth is that I just got lucky on this one. I truly got lucky. I was excited about my camp spot when I got there, but even after I walked around, I realized that I really did get the cream of the crop. I cannot stand crowded camping areas. I think a lot of my disdain for the state parks that I've been in, as far as the camping areas, have just been the fact that it's been so crowded. But I can say with certainty that site number 12 is stellar, because compared to like the other sites even around us, they were very nice. Like, anything past 11 was really nice. Going into the upper campground was very nice, but like our site had one of the longest driveways. Like, we walked all, like, when we woke up today, we walked like all up the camp, and ours had like by far one of the, I think, the longest driveway that I saw. So I think I got lucky with that. But I have to tell you, if I had gotten a campsite that was out in the open, I don't even know if this video, I don't think there would be a video right now, because I think I would have probably taken a shower and cleaned my car. I don't know if I would have made it through the night, because I don't think I would have been able to have relaxed in the evening. I do not like camping out in the open. I do not like people watching me, even though they're not watching me per se. I know how it is when you drive by a campsite. People are driving like 5 miles per hour per law or per rule. I get it. It should be like that. But everybody looks into your camp. And I'm the same way. Like, I was walking him and I'm like, I am not going to be that person with the rubber neck having to just always stare at you. But like, there was this really cool Ram ProMaster, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And the door was open, and I was walking down the road, and I found myself looking in there, and this girl was cooking, and she looked up at me, and I'm just like, oh, I'm that person. I can't believe it. But it's just inevitable that, like, people, they're going to look in your camp, and I just can't stand it. But I loved site number 12 because I would see people from the road looking into my camp, but they couldn't see me because it was my car. And then we were behind my car, and I had my tent back there, and I was just like, I could see them looking in, but they could not really see me. I mean, maybe they could see, like, catch my, like, the top of my head or something, but they couldn't, like, see me. And I just can't stand it, you guys. I think that's what it is. I cannot stand people looking at me and knowing that I'm camping there. Maybe it's like, what is that, like agoraphobia or something? I think I have that. I think I have agoraphobia. No, I can be in a Walmart. Okay, look, right now I'm at McDonald's. I know it's not good, but I had something free for my birthday on the app, so I had to redeem it. And it was a really nice shaded lot, and that's where we were watching No Perfect Plan vlogs. And both of us, we just passed out right back here, like passed out for like an hour and a half. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I could be passed out in a busy parking lot. I could be relaxed in a Walmart parking lot because I feel like people don't know I'm in here. But when I just have my camp all set up in the open, it is not for me. So I got very lucky this time. If that matters to you, maybe it doesn't matter to you. Maybe you like more openness. Maybe you like talking to people who walk by you. But if you are anything like me, I know that I'm going to be looking more and more closely at those maps before I book those sites, because I got very lucky yesterday. So what's coming up, I'm not sure which video is going to be next. We do have our big fall trip coming up, which I'm super excited about. So I will be taking a weekend off from filming to prepare for that the weekend before. It's going to be like, it's going to be the longest trip I've ever taken since my big trip out west last year. So it's not going to be anything like that. I don't mean to get your hopes up. I don't want you to be disappointed. It's not a trip like that. It is much longer than, like a long weekend trip, but it is not going to be like a 6-week trip again. That was awesome. Maybe hopefully, well, more on that later. So the video, I'm not sure if the next video is going to be squeezing another camping trip in. I'm not going to say the topic here, but I am planning a topic. I'm not sure if it's going to be that, or depending on how my thumb is doing, it might be sit down videos, or it might just be a break. You might not see any videos until my next trip. So at this point, I'm not quite sure like how that's all going to sequence itself out. But if you don't see a video from me, just know that we're working really hard behind the scenes and having fun. So tell us what your strategies are to get those good sites. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye. You want to say bye? You say bye? Oh, you don't like that. Okay, I'm not going to mess with him. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye. I can't believe that this is my campsite. I just legit passed out. I was sitting here listening to the cacophony, beautiful cacophony. I'm only saying words. I start using weird words when I'm really tired. I don't know why. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video. I was watching Julia Brooke, and I was watching her climb up into the treehouse. And then the next thing I know, I wake up and my head is on the cooler. I took a wrong turn back there. Oh, that doesn't need to make it in.